Good day everybody and welcome back to Grindless. In this second episode we are going to get some questing done and we are going to kill our first monsters. Last episode we collected some lamps and we are ready to use this on a skill. I've decided to go for a combat skill because those are at this point a few of the hardest skills to level, especially ranged, for which there are almost no quests that give quest experience rewards. So I'm now going to quickly put all these lamps into ranged experience. And after all these lamps, I still have one left. We managed to make it to ranged level 11. I don't think we are going to get further from that. This is a very nice start and we'll head to Remington to get ourselves some bow and arrows. Don't mind me walking the wrong way first. Here we are in Remington. As you can see, I bought myself an oak short bow. I also went to buy some steel arrows. I'm now going to the stronghold of security to claim my 10k. This is now the perfect time to talk about goals. A little background here seems to be in order. I'm what you call an experienced noob. I've been playing RuneScape since 2004-2005. I've seen the birth of a lot of skills including farming. I haven't done most of the bosses, quests, minigames or anything else besides grinding. So honestly, most of the time I have no clue what I am doing. I've done so few quests that I even have never finished Song of the Elves. And that brings us to the point for our first goal of the account. I want to do the Gauntlet. Now this doesn't sound very spectacular, but to me it's a very big step. And for the account it means a lot of things. Because if we look at the requirements for this quest, then you'll see it's level 70 for agility, construction, farming, herblore, hunter, mining, smithing and woodcutting. Normally getting these levels isn't that big of a deal even on an ultimate Iron Man. But seeing as we can't grind our way there, this poses the challenge. Later this episode we will talk about the first sub goals. For now let's buy some new steel arrows and we'll start the next quest. The next quest is Imp Catcher. Now, per my own rules, this means I can only kill as many imps as absolutely needed to obtain all 4 of the beads: black, white, red and yellow. And this is where we are going to do it. South of Feather there are 3 imp spawns, which will make it very easy to keep on killing these imps. I have set my attack style to long range so I can get both ranged experience and defense experience. I managed to obtain my first bead, the yellow one, after just 11 kills. These beads have a drop rate of about 25.6, so I guess I will be 30 kills in somewhere before I have all of them. It didn't take long for me to get my second bead. After just 12 kills I found the white one. This is looking great so far. My red bead I've got after just 20 kills. Well, I didn't expect this. It took me over 41 kills to finally get that black bead. I even have the red and the white one double. So I went a bit dry, but now I have all the beads after 41 kills. And I also still have some steel arrows left, so that's great. We'll turn these beads into Wizard Misgag and claim our rewards. We completed the quest and we get 875 magic experience and an amulet of accuracy, which will be our first amulet and the best amulet for quite some time. The quest reward also puts us over level 10 magic. This puts us on a total of level 14 ranged, level 7 defense and level 10 magic for all the combat skills. I immediately went and did Rune Mystery quest just to get this out of the way. It's quite the important quest for follow-up quests. And while we're here, I'm also going to have Cedrador teleport me to the Rune Essence Mine just for the diary task. Up next, I did and finished the Shield of Arav. I did it from the Black Arm Gang side, for no particular reason actually. And I followed it up with the Romeo and Juliet quest. I went and adopted myself a kitten. I will name her Lady Kitty Buzzypaw. Gertrude's cat also rewarded us with 1500 cooking experience, putting us over level 13. Next I will be doing a treasure trail. I still have the beginner clue from X marks the spot, and I thought it would be a great time to see if we can get something useful out of it. This is the first step done, and now we've got to talk to Charlie the Tramp Infernal. I really do not like these kind of clues because usually you have to get something very stupid, which you have to buy a fly fishing rod and feathers for trout, or maybe you need to buy an iron dagger. So I hope I can finish this particular clue. If it's a trout, then I'll have to drop it. I'm hoping for something like a leather body. So, oh my god, it is a leather body. I know there's someone, around here somewhere, so I'm just going to give him mine. And it's a 2-step clue, and we got the casket. Well, let's see what we get. It's okay. 4 laurels is very nice. A steel sword and a wizard top. I don't think I will be keeping the wizard top, and I'm probably going to sell the steel sword to steel longsword actually. Well, at least we got one treasure trail done. Next I went to the Varric Museum to do the natural history quest to get myself started on both Hunter and Slayer, both up to level 9. While I'm here, I'm going to go to this guy to get myself a lamp you can get when you tell him about the Shield of Arav quest. Now let's see what we can put this lamp on. Why are they all gray? Oh, this is one of those lamps that need you to be at least level 20. I don't have any skills above level 20. Can I just reclaim it? No, I can't. I believe I can. Next up, I will be killing goblins for goblin diplomacy. For this quest I will need at least 3 goblin mill, which I have to turn orange and blue and a brown one. And the only way for me to get these goblin mills is to go kill some goblins. The drop rate for these goblin mills is 1 in 26, so that'll be around 70 goblin kills before I have all of them. I don't think I have enough arrows or runes to get this done, but I will do melee if that is needed. And after only just a few kills I already have my first clue scroll. It's an easy clue scroll, so that's even a better reward than the beginner clue we did before. I know these goblins also drop beginner clues, so maybe we get lucky and get them both. And even before we get our first goblin mill, we get the beginner clue. So we have both clues now, which we're going to do somewhere in this episode. After running out of arrows, I started wind striking these goblins, and here's where I got my first goblin mill. Oh my god, this is taking so long with the spear. I didn't know these were so bad. Well, at least it gave me a goblin mill. Well, I switched to the iron dagger you can find here in this house. Apparently this is also a much better place to kill goblins. This iron dagger makes much better work of these goblins than the bronze spear did. And there it is, the final goblin mill. I went and did all the clues, so now I have 2 caskets, 1 beginner casket and 1 easy casket. I will start opening the beginner casket. Let's see what we get. That's pretty sick actually. I believe I can wear it too. I have over level 10 defense, so yeah, would you look at that. That's looking great. That's perfect. I love the outfit. Black armor is always very nice. Let's see what the other casket has. Nah, no way. I got the freaking battle axe. This is just perfect. Black plate body, black battle axe. I can't equip it yet, but I think I'm gonna fit. I love how my hair clips through the wizard hat. Love it. I know what I'm gonna do next. I am going to do Vampire Slayer because it gives me attack experience. And the attack experience will probably get me over level 10, so I can actually wield the black battle axe. I will buy some other black clothes, I guess a black skirt or priest gown or something. Let's see how that looks. First I'm going to go, I believe I can start the quest here. Alright, we start the quest by talking to this guy here, Morgan, who tells us about the vampire that's threatening Draenor village. And he wants us to go and kill it. And if we go up here and go to this cupboard, I believe that there is a clove of garlic in there, which we need as a defense against a vampire. I intend to go use Fire Strike on the vampire, so a little bit extra defense will never hurt. Alright, I got the steak, the hammer, the food. Let's go kill us a vampire. Please note that I did not buy a fire staff because I have limited gold and cannot afford a fire staff right now. Maybe if I find one in a treasure clue, then I will keep it. But for now I will manually use Fire Strike on the vampire. And my god, he's hitting me so hard. He better not take me out. Luckily I still have these chocolate cake and stew from Gertrude from the cat quest. But man, oh that's 9, that's good, that's good. Come on, can we get another one? Can we get another one? Oh my god, I'm hitting so high right now. Ah, perfect! And that's the Vampire Slayer. Get almost 5k attack experience. Let's see where it brings us. Attack level 20, I can even wear mithril. That's even better than just black. But seeing as I do not have any mithril weapons yet, I am keeping it to this black battle axe and black armor. Well, look at this. Now this is what we call fashionscape. Black priest gowns, black plate body, black wizard head, black battle axe and a yellow cape. This is looking great. And now that attack is over 20, we can actually use this lamp on a skill. I prefer not to do it on attack, but I'd rather not put it on attack, but getting another skill to level 20 might take some time, and I don't think that's worth it. And these fucking generals, all the frickin' time you bring them their blue and their orange mails and they go back to the brown one. Really, you'd almost think they're goblin brained. Well, at least it gets us to crafting level 9 and it gets us a gold bar which we can sell for some more gold coins. Welcome to Ardoin. Before we can start the Roving Elves quest, there is an enormous list of quests we have to do first. And the one that comes before all others is Plague City. West Ardoin is locked down because the plague is ravaging that part of the city, and we are going to rescue someone who was kidnapped there by the Mourners, the so-called doctors who used to fight the plague. This quest is the first in the series of the Elven quests. This one leads to Biohazard Underground Pass, which might be one of the most annoying quests I have ever done, and I know some of you share my opinion on this one. We are going to start Plague City now because it has absolutely no requirements and it gives us quite some mining experience, which is just very nice in the beginning of this account. Doing this quest will also enable Doris quest for us, which will give us even more mining experience. And level 70 mining is one of the requirements for Song of the Elves, so it's a nice start. At this point of the game I still do not have any reliable way to get gold, so my first plan, my first large minigame I wish to play will be Shades of Morton. For those who don't know, Shades of Morton is a meeting game in which you can rebuild a temple for crafting experience, kill shades for combat experience, then take their remains and burn them with pyre logs to get prayer experience, to get fire making experience, to get gold and keys. The gold in itself is a great way to get gold, but the keys open chests in which you can get a lot of rewards, including armor, which we can sell to any general shop to get our first real source of money. Before we can do the Shades of Morton minigame, we have to complete the Shades of Morton quest, which has the requirements of 20 crafting, 15 herb lore and 5 fire making. Level 5 fire making and level 20 crafting won't be that much of an inconvenience, although 15 herb lore, I still do not know how I am going to achieve that. I will be doing recruitment drive for 1000 herb lore experience beforehand, but how I do not yet know how I'm going to get the other herb lore experience, but we'll figure it out when we need to. To get the needed crafting experience, I will probably do the observatory quest, which will grant me 2250 experience, which I believe should just put me over the minimum required. I will also need to start the quest in aid of the Myrake, because I need a general store to sell all the rewards from the Shades of Morton mini quest to, and I do not want to go up and down to get a fish every time through the swamp. That will just eat through all my food. But all of that is for the next time. I'm going to finish up Plague City and then we'll call it an episode. Alright, would you look at that? I already was carrying one frog token and now I get a second. I have never even considered these, but apparently there's been an update in which you can actually turn in frog tokens for experience lamps, the same as the genie gives you. So that's great, that's just free experience. And that was Plague City. We get the mining experience, which will put us over level 15. And that's it for today. I am Namcheckers. Thank you for watching Grindless. Have a nice day.